Hi everyone, my name's Mel and I'm going to show you how to override the automatic buttonhole function on a computerized machine. So if you're unsure how the buttonhole function works to start with, you slip your button in the top here. Mine has only got about an inch maximum button width, and you place the foot under here. Now you've got, sorry for the wobbles, I'm doing this one-handed, you've got this lever that you then bring down. It's normally tucked away during normal sewing, but you pull this lever down for the buttonhole, and if you see, it rests against this point here, and there's another little notch thing back there. That, when you insert the button, that tells it when to stop. So as it's sewing, the little lever that you pulled, sorry, get it in focus, the little lever that you pulled down knows that it starts there, and it'll sew, and it will stop when it bumps against the second lever, and back and forth, because that's the size of the button that you've put in here. But what happens if you are sewing, for example, a pram liner, and you want your hole to be bigger than 1 inch? You might want a 4-inch hole or buttonhole, or bigger even. So what we're going to do is just stick your regular foot on, and with a bit of practice on scraps first, your fingers are going to be those notches that were on the buttonhole foot. Those 2 notches there. Okay, so you draw your line of how long your buttonhole needs to be, and then draw a line on each end. But draw it fairly wide. You want it to be wider than your foot, so that you've got plenty of room to see where you need to bump it. So you're going to start it with the needle in the front position, because it will move backwards first. So my sewing may go a little crooked because I'm doing it one-handed here. That's my excuse anyway. Okay. I may actually have to pause this and try and stand the phone up, because I don't think I can do it one-handed. Just a second. Okay, hopefully I can walk you through this. So you've got your lever down, regular foot, needle down, and you are just going to start it. You've got your buttonhole setting on your machine. You're just going to guide it up that line. You can see it's moving forward. It's a bit hard to see the line. Look, Mum, no hands. So it's heading backwards. And as you approach your big line at the back where your buttonhole will stop, sorry, I did this 2.5 inches, so you've got 2.5 inches to go. Okay, as you get to the line at the back, get your finger ready behind the lever and press it. And then it'll shoot back down. Now get ready when you get to the line at the front. You want to press it from the front this time. You want to push it in the direction you need it to go. And push. And it'll stitch back over that little line that it just stitched on the way down. Just got to really watch where your fingers are around that lever, because some of them are really sensitive. And if you bump it, it'll all of a sudden go in a direction you don't want it to go. So just follow that line back up. And then you get to the top again and press forward, and it'll automatically finish it off. Okay, I'll just cut this off and I'll bring the camera back up. Okay, and now you have a buttonhole stitch whatever length you want. So it might take a bit of practice, so practice on some scraps first. See, I've got some threads stuck in there, but yep. So that's how you override. Don't forget to switch it back up, your lever. Put your lever back up when you go back to regular sewing. But that is how you override the buttonhole on a computerized machine. Thanks.